Welcome to Look What Late Nights podcast. Man, did I feel a breeze in the air? A gentle warmth coming over the bay? Possibly a cooling down?
That's the rumor.
Is it fall? Or is it just the start of college football and NFL, baby?
Well, I guess maybe a little bit of both there.
All right. We'll try it. Oh, well, what's new? College football week 2. All right.
But
Go
that's
ahead.
a lot. Listen, I
Go
don't
ahead.
hear a lot of excitement from you there on that one.
No, go ahead.
Is that because your boys fell out of the out of the rankings this week?
I'm not even concerned about that. I mean, listen, USF came to play and came to stay and held them on and beat them 18-16 on a getaway kick. And I swear, this is the problem. This is the problem. They won 4 games in a row at the end of the season. People come into the season feeling good, like the program's turned a corner. Napier's kind of got him on the right path. Everything's fine. And we get that first game, it's a cream puff, blow them up. It's all good. Everything's fine. We get to an in-state school who doesn't even play in a Power 5 conference. It's not like we were playing UCF. And they were manhandling. They were getting those penalties left and right. They were not executing. They were dropping balls.
Oh,
they were getting touchdowns. No, USF beat them, but they weren't helping. I mean, they were like, what are you like? What, 2 touchdowns got pulled away at the beginning of the game, like for stupid penalties that you shouldn't do, and then they never figure out another way to make something happen.
So is that on the coach or on the players, or the coach for not having his players disciplined enough?
Oh no. It might be the coaches at this point, because these are some of the issues we saw last season, that they'd be killed on penalties, and not even like, it's not. I don't even call.
Everybody's happy on the Bulls side here. We ranked 18 this week. This first one been ranked in a long time, fella.
Yeah, I mean, I think I remember when they got up to number 2 in the middle of one season. It didn't last that long, but it was number 2 because everybody was just terrible. But yeah, listen. It was a good game. It wasn't a good game for us.
Well, anyway, number 15. We weren't ranked. We beat 2 ranked teams. We go to Miami this week.
Yeah, Miami better look out. Because these boys are real.
Yeah,
and I guess that's good, right? Like you want to see more parity. You want to see
some up and coming.
Yeah,
Miami played last week. They played Bethune-Cookman. They beat them like 45-3. So that's like, okay, fine. And of course, you could be.
I mean, they beat Florida State. No, Florida State.
What Ohio State did to Gremlin? That's not right. That's not even fair.
But that's they probably paid them at least $500,000 to come in.
Yeah,
that's what you're supposed to do when you pay somebody $500,000. Not let it keep close or not let them win.
Well, they paid USF.
That's what I'm saying. That's
they paid USF. They paid for the whooping.
Yeah, that's not what that's supposed to be for.
Yeah, it's a lot of blowouts last week. It wasn't a lot of like that. One of the best games was probably that game and Mississippi State with Arizona. But there was a lot of blowouts, a lot of butt kicked, in the rivalry games, whatever they were.
I mean, ultimately we beat Michigan, which I think is good. Yeah, this week's slate will probably look it up here. It's probably good. Ole Miss looked good. LSU looked good. And I'm worried about them now. I was already worried about them because we got to play everybody tough now, and that's the first one. So
yeah,
we're gonna see how this goes.
Let's see what happens next week.
Oh God. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on to your NFL kickoff. All the teams, all the games.
There were a lot of good games. I mean, this week in the NFL, it's just
the Bucks came back and won. Glad for that. The Sunday night game. Don't make me do this. The Ravens-Bills game was insane.
Yeah, it was reading about. I didn't see it, but I heard a lot about it. They was like saying that was a really great game.
Well, I was doing something else and coming in for the 4th quarter, and it was still it was when they was really starting to kick it out because they were down 20-something points coming into the 4th, and this is with, I mean, everybody who came to play. Allen somehow managed to get to win. 16 points in 4 minutes. I mean,
That's
so
insane.
Packers look good. Watch any of the I didn't see any of the Brazil game from the Friday night, the Chiefs Chargers game, only because it was on YouTube TV. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't on YouTube TV. It was only on YouTube, and I was actually out. And they didn't have it on until about, I think they figured out how to get the internet on one of their TVs. And
That's pretty funny.
my friend was hot. She's like, it's on not on regular TV out here. Like, tell you, this is 2025.
Yeah, they're going for all the money where they can get it. Well, I listened to someone talking about people saying like NBA and of course and NFL, they putting all the games and stuff on streaming services and stuff. They're leaving their core audience. But the guy was saying, well, what they're doing is they're looking for a broader audience. They're looking for their international audience because they can streaming, particularly with basketball, because basketball got a better international following than NFL. But that's why they're doing it all these different platforms and stuff. But you can still find the games.
Yeah,
correct. If you know how to search it, different things like that. Because it was always like, say, if you had a local market and your team was playing home, it was hard to get games. It's always been hard to get games.
mm-hmm.
So I know what people are really talking about. If you were at home and your team didn't sell out in time, you didn't get the game. You got somebody else's game. You were like, you're in Florida, you got, Bismarck, South Dakota or something, you know what I mean? So that's always been that way. So they're going for the cheese. So, but it was an exciting week. I mean, the Eagles beat the Cowboys, but the Cowboys did okay. But then, of course, everybody's, citing the obituary for the Chiefs. The Chargers took them down. What was that, Friday night in, where are they?
Brazil.
South America? Yeah.
São Paulo.
Brazil, São Paulo. So interesting. But for all the NFL people out there, all you fantasy flippers and stuff, and I don't know about the Dolphins.
Every year, such hope. And then you remember, it's the Dolphins.
Yeah, which is weird because they got the little guy playing quarterback. So, hey.
I don't know what they're doing out there.
Tua?
I don't know what they're doing there. Yeah, Tua. I don't know what they're doing out there.
I was talking to my buddy last night. I was back because he's a Giant fan. Man, what happened to your Giants, man? They're creamed by the Commanders, and of course, the Jaguars won a game. Actually, boy, they beat the Panthers. So I don't know. That's about a battle of the bottom dwellers, huh?
And but a win's a win. It's like they're one better than the Cowboys.
Right. Everybody send the Packers. They send the Packers of the team to beat this year.
Yeah,
Michael Parsons and all these people, and I'll watch a few games and see what happens. I'll get excited in about December, huh? Hey, it's just sports. What you got? The U.S. Open is still going, or is it over by now?
It's over. I think the men's final was like Sunday, Monday. Had some rain delay.
The EuroBasket still got things going on. So Luka's doing his thing, and I guess Germany is supposed to be doing it up. Well, what's his name? Dennis Schroeder playing for Germany, and they saying Germany might win it all. Well, Germany beats. Well, okay.
Where's that? Is that on ESPN or is that somewhere else?
You have to look hard to find it. Germany beat Slovenia today. Finland beat the country of Georgia, and Turkey beat Poland. Lithuania beat Greece. So the next round, Friday, it'll be Germany against Finland and Greece against Turkey for the championship mount, which will be on Sunday. So Luka, my guy, he can get his butt on coming back to the U.S. Now they're out. They lost. So they lost to Germany. Lost to what's his name? The little guy, Dennis Schroeder. So the 4 teams that are left is Germany, Finland, Greece, and Turkey. They both play Friday night, and the championship game is on Sunday. Yes. Well, yeah, there's the tune-up games are on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, how they do it is like there's 4 teams left, right? So Germany plays Finland, and Greece plays Turkey. The winners out of those 4 games get to play for the championship, and the losers play for 3rd place in the earlier game that day, which is like it's a tournament. So that's what they're doing. But people have been talking a lot about EuroBasket this year. I mean, Giannis was doing it, but they got kicked out. The Joker, they got bolted a couple of days ago, so it's been pretty good because I guess they got a lot more interest this year in the EuroBasket thing. So for us basketball people, you have to have something to talk about. But hey, what do you want? everybody. Well, I was going to say everybody's tired of talking about Kawhi, but I know they're not. That story keeps growing. You know what I mean? Huh?
As the investigation continues.
I don't know if they even started it. They're just talking about it. But this, because, okay, listen, I've heard the story that came out of Toronto lately about what they wanted in 2018 for him to stay in Toronto. They wanted, cost of money. They want $10 million in endorsement deal that he didn't have to work for. They want a piece of the Toronto Maple Leafs. What else did they want? I mean, they were asking for all kinds of nonsense. So they let them walk. The same thing Genie did. So that's why everybody's thinking, there may be some truth to what they did with the Clipper land, because these other two franchises, now the word came out that they would, Uncle Dennis asked for some outlandish stuff. The Lakers, he asked for a private plane, house, a piece of the Lakers, some guaranteed promotional money. I wouldn't be surprised they end up putting up Uncle Dennis in some heat right there if it comes along. But anyway, that story is going to continue to grow.
Well, if anybody's going to go down first, it's going to be him. They're not going to get rid of Kawhi. Somebody's going to have to take the fall. I think it's going to be Uncle Dennis.
If it gets worse, they could void his contracts and stuff. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But the prognosticators are saying it's going to be probably a slap on the wrist. Anyway, so much for that. I like it.
Only other thing I want to hit on real quick, just because I saw it. So Caitlin Clark's out for the rest of the season.
Yes.
And Angel Reese is still on suspension for talking smack to her team, or she might be off suspension. Something like that.
I think it's good for Caitlin to be out so she'll get a chance to work. I read what she and Halliburton are working out together. They're working out together. They're both hurt. And they'll be back next year in the terror, because he's out for the whole year. He's going to be out for this whole season. So it's going to be a while. She'll come back in the spring and he'll come back next fall. So that's how it goes sometimes. But she get a chance to work on her body, get herself, because is it groin or hamstrings? Or?
Yeah. A groin.
She got to work on it. She got to work on her body. Because she can play, she's got to get that, handle that stuff. Anyway. So the league is like saying like, okay, so they got all this heat and all these women's complaining, and she's bringing all the money in right now so that they can see what it's like not to having her this year. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that's what you got.
Everybody be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Let's move on. Quick hit. Big tech news for this week is a new iPhone.
Really?
iPhone 17, 17 Pro Max, and the 17 Air. Very thin phone. I think it's some fun colors. I almost don't care, but change the cameras around. I had it on, but I was in the middle of some other stuff. It's the new iPhone, and they kept some of the prices down. There's a 2 terabyte version of one of the Pro Max that's $2,000. I assume that's for people who are doing everything in their commercials where they're like filming, like, the action scene for John Wick 17.
John Wick 17.
I mean, I'm just saying. But pre-orders start Friday for it, and it comes out next Friday, so y'all want it. New Apple Watches already got pre-order, new AirPods. All the new software updates drop next week. It's going to do it. Not in that mix no more. Or are people being confused? But only iPhones. I think he who shall not be named, GQ, will probably look at one, but we'll see. We'll hear about it when he finally gets back. If he hasn't already locked it in somehow. Not exciting. I want to see if there's lines. I don't think it's like that anymore. It's like when that phone first dropped, the excitement of getting it, that, opening day, the excitement of the announcements, the excitement of the thing was just a lot. I feel like now it's not the same.
Oh, you mean the very first iPhone?
Well, the very first iPhone, I'll go through maybe the first 10 iPhones. There was always like this excitement. People were excited to see it, get it, talk about it and look at the video and get ready for it and get in line for it. And I don't think you see that anymore. I think people kind of like, I'm getting it.
Yeah, but you could. It's been, when the first iPhone dropped? 20 years ago?
08?
Close to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that one. I got the next generation, because I was still rocking out with. Oh man, I forget now.
What I was probably BlackBerry.
Blackberries, yeah.
Yeah, I miss my BlackBerry. Yeah.
I was still rocking BlackBerry. So with my when they came out that BlackBerry 89 or something like that, and it was something funky about that when it kept freezing up, and I just got pissed when I finally went over and got me an iPhone. I haven't had iPhones ever since. But I had before they had 3 BlackBerry when it was digital. When they went to the last one, I said, man, this is killing me, man. Killing your stuff. And back in those days, you could lose your photos, you never find them again, they're all gone. So anyway, so it's been. I mean, iPhones are still selling, right? They're still doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're still the number one phone in the country.
All the influencers all around the world still making all their money on apps.
Yeah, on iPhones, everybody around the world still trying to get it. So even though they around the world, depending where you're at, some sort of Android phone probably outsells it, depending where you're at. But people, when they come, like I still know when they come to this here.
Yeah, I got a buddy who won't do an iPhone. He's still a Samsung guy. He just for whatever reason maybe somebody stepped on his, he got into an Apple person somewhere, but he will not do it. And so you get people like that. So me, hey, they've been good to me. So I just, I think I've I probably had 4. So I'm happy about it.
Yeah, they'll be all right. Me kind of complaining that the Magic ain't there. They'll still sell a lot, and they'll still be backed up. If you didn't get an opening weekend, then you got to wait like they always do. So I didn't want that one. Well, you should have paid ahead. What do you want me to do? All right, moving on.
I got one movie.
I
think I talked about it before I saw it, but I actually watched it.
Okay.
Highs to the lowest.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, just I felt like it was a homage. It was because the character Denzel played was a music mogul. It almost felt like a homage to some of the great, artists that have come through, African American artists in the blues world and the R&B world and soul and stuff like that. Because the soundtrack had all kinds of stuff in it. The Payback, all these songs and stuff. It was good.
Right.
It was more family friendly, meaning that you could probably watch it with some kids if you want to. Wasn't it was a lot of N-words in it, but it's a little more than I would prefer. But overall, Jeffrey Wright is something else. He's a scene stealer. He's good in this movie. Of course, Denzel is Denzel. But it was enjoyable. It had because I thought I had it figured out. They beat me, and that's sometimes you get a movie and say, "Well, I got this figured out." No, I was wrong. So Spike got good at putting some plot twists in, so you can't figure them out to the very end. That's what made it. What was good about it? I said, "Well, okay, I like this."
Okay.
I was thinking about why they went to Apple Plus so fast with it. I don't know if it would have stayed in the theater, it would have grabbed a bigger audience. Probably wouldn't have. But where it is now, it'll do well. I mean, it's not like the last time Denzel did one was Inside Man, but Inside Man was different. You know what I mean?
Was that the day? I was going to ask if Apple paid for that, or they just Spike made the deals just to get it on Apple TV.
I don't know. I didn't get that kind of detail on it. But so. But what I'm saying is it's a good movie, but I don't know because the movie had, besides the guy from what's the guy, the Chaos? Is it Chaos? Mayhem guy from the Progressive?
Oh,
no, the Geico guy. He's Geico. I can't remember which one he is now. The guy that does commercial for is it Geico?
Talking about Allstate? Used to be
Allstate guy. 24? Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Besides him, it was mostly all black movie.
Oh, then is the Allstate Mayhem guy. I know the actor. I can't think of his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Because I saw him trying to act. He was in one of the John Wick movies. But it was good.
Okay.
A$AP Rocky, that guy, I don't know who he is, but I guess he's a rapper.
Yeah.
So no, I enjoy it.
I even know who he is. And he's a modern guy. I know who he is. Well,
Well, you guys know.
He doesn't mumble, but I like him. No, he's good. He's good. Yeah, these rappers got to get these acting jobs.
But he did pretty good. Because I remember when I saw Spike and Denzel on somebody's talk show talking about him. He was saying Denzel was giving him his props. So then I watched it. I paid attention. I understand what he's saying, but his intensity and the way he was playing off of Denzel when he was having their scenes and stuff. It's pretty decent. It was good. It's worth a watch, folks.
Okay, all right, check it out. Highest to the lowest. Apple TV Plus, or it's still in theaters. Probably might still be in theater somewhere. Only other last thing I want to hit on was just because I got sucked into watching it, and I don't know why, because I haven't watched it in years. but they had the MTV Video Music Awards on Monday or Sunday, because that's how I ended up not seeing all the game. But they ran it on CBS because I think the last couple of years they only put it on MTV or MTV's extra channels. And for some reason they put it on CBS this year. And for some reason it had every like 2000 person you could, like random 2000 pop star, rap star, pop in there and either performed or got an award or did something else. Ricky Martin got an award and performed. Busta Rhymes got an award and performed. Mariah Carey got an award and basically all three of them got some version of a Lifetime Achievement Award, and they all came out and did their stuff during the show. Okay. But that like LL was hosting, which kind of makes sense because it's CBS and they must owe him money. NCS money goes a long way. Paris Hilton came out and gave out an award. Oh God, some of the Ashley Simpson and her sister, they came out like. Also, it's like really, literally like the year 2000. And I wanted to say, there's no way half these kids in this audience who were, because I know people are home, and I'm like, y'all just catering to this CBS audience now, which I guess is my audience, is my people. I'm like, I know that.
Your age group, you mean?
And my age group, like, oh no.
It was ABC, wasn't it?
No, it was CBS. It was the CBS Tiffany Network. Because it's all the same family, all the same company owns them. So I just thought it was funny. I mean, stuff was good. And some of the other, there was a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. That was this new rocker who I think he was working with. And part of Aerosmith came out, and then some other guys. So that was pretty good. So overall, the performances are great. Lady Gaga got a reward, left, went to Madison Square Garden to do her show she was doing that night. And then did a show from Madison Square Garden, like live stream back. And then who's those guys? Post Malone and Jelly Roll were in Germany and did a live thing from their concert. So it was good. I actually enjoyed myself, which was a little scary. I don't know what it means.
Got to call you back. Sorry. Hung up on me. Call me right back, dude. Now, what am I supposed to do about that?
Tell you busy.
Yeah, I know.
The times have changed. No, just playing. All right. Anyway, VMAs. I ain't so old anymore. Or
but Busta Rhymes. I'm looking at pictures of Busta Rhymes and Lady Gaga, and my goodness, bro.
Ricky Martin still looks in shape. Like he definitely looked like he ended up taking on half his stuff, and he had the arm guns. Like he's still working out for being 53, 54. Busta looks like he's 53, 54 black guy, so he's a little chubby. It was fine. He didn't speed him down.
That young? I thought he was older than that.
No, he's not that young. Yeah, we were looking up people like, how old is this person? No, not that much older. They still can't. The censors still can't keep up with him because he's still rapping so fast. They couldn't catch all his curse words. So a couple slipped through, but they caught most of them. But a couple slipped through. So he still got that. The skills are still there.
And this little person, Sabrina Carpenter, who everybody loves, got all the awards.
I see. Yeah, her performance is good too.
I've seen some of her stuff on YouTube. Her stuff is funny. It's witty. It's witty, I guess the best way to put it.
But she came from that background. She's a child actress. She was on a TV show, pretty popular. Like she was not the main person. She was like co-star. But she's got good comedic chops. I want to go back and catch her Netflix special because she did like a Netflix variety, musical, comedy kind of situation. She's funny and she's cute and she's got skills. So can't all go to Tay Tay. Well, Tay get it. Everything else plus the money. Be all right.
Plus the guy.
Plus the guy. Fine.
If that's your kind of thing.
If that's what you're into.
Well, she better get out the way and let tell them get to work, because they're gonna end up, getting their butts back there every week.
Yeah, everybody needs to calm down. Let's lock in or not.
Muck in and straighten it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is this? In between, like blase between the summer and the fall? This week is everything. It seems like, you know what I mean?
Because we're waiting for it not to be. It's been raining all the time, like every day this week. I'm just waiting for the snap to change, so it's not, 80. I think that's when it happens. When it gets cool enough where you can be like, okay, I can enjoy outside again. We'll be happy. Because right now, you're in between. You're like
traveling thunderstorms, and it comes out to get humid, and it's just.
And if your local school's having homecoming this week or next week, y'all doing it too early. But all right, whatever.
Damn, homecoming! The school just started back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought homecoming came in like October or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's like, nope, September. Like, y'all just came back last month. No, we're doing homecoming this week. You know, like an 80s teen movie. You know, every other scene is like 10 movie. Every other scene is 2 months later. Like, it's already prom. Like, oh, we ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Slow down. All right. I think that's all I got.
Well, again, we dragging. No hurricanes yet.
No, there ain't no excitement. Sorry, no hurricanes yet.
So I better not speak nothing into it. This is
leave it alone, man. We got 2 more months. Jeez.
There's some stuff brewing in the Gulf of Mexico and in the Caribbean. They're down there.
Brew.
I'm a Weather Channel guy. I'm watching.
Let them brew. We ain't got to. No, don't come this way. Let's brew.
Wow, it's nice weather when it does that. Huh?
It should be, because we usually won't have power while after it comes through. How big a fan can I make?
I mean, if it's hot and with no power, or you just kind of...
Well, hot with no power. Yeah, I don't know. Cool with no power is one thing, mostly, but hot with no power is a whole nother story. I guess I gotta get me a Generac. Speaking of Weather Channel, let me get a Generac generator.
Anyway. Get the other one. What the guy called up? The Patriot. I don't know why these guys.
Oh no. Merc.
Yeah, I'm like, really, dude?
Not Patriot or anything. I sold me a million. That might be my next dig, next hustle.